after Japan, we are headed to race at China for the first time in 2024 after 2019, which was the last time we visited that track. And this presents a lot of uncertainty and excitement to me, and I hope it is for you watching the video as well. Shanghai honestly is a brilliant track to race at. It's one of those tracks that carries so much memory and it's just a brilliant layout to race at. With this being the first time we visit that racetrack with these new ground effects cars, and that the track has been recently resurfaced for the Formula 1 weekend, all the teams and drivers are walking into the weekend with a lot of uncertainty and unknown, and whatever data teams have of this track from the past is going to be pointless because a lot has changed since 2019. The long sweeping turn 1 tightening into turn 2 replicates a lot of Sepang's turn 1 to turn 2 sequence, and the long sweeping corners heading into the long back straight. I mean, this track is just an absolute delight to race and to watch races. With this being the first home race for Guan Yu Zhou, it's gonna add a lot more excitement for the Chinese fans to watch the race. So the energy at the track is going to be something else. I just hope that Sauber doesn't screw up Zhou's weekend with a bad pit stop. Teams like Haas are also bringing their first major upgrade package of the season here at Shanghai, so we can expect for Haas to perform really well at China than what they've done so far in 2024. With it being a track that's set to host the first sprint weekend of the season and that we haven't visited this track before with these cars, teams will only have one free practice session to dial in the car's setup, which is going to be an absolute headache for both the teams and the drivers. Though the teams have the simulator to kind of get an idea as to where the setup window would be with these cars at the track, simulator is simulator and real life is real life, so there's going to be some differences. The only sigh of relief for the teams would be is that with changes being made to the sprint race format again for this season, the Parc Fermé will be open past the first free practice session for the teams to further dial in the car, so that could hopefully reduce the headache. This is one of those special tracks for me that carries a lot of memories that I savor. Like this is the track in which Michael Schumacher won his last Grand Prix of his career and denied Lewis Hamilton of a championship in his rookie year as he beached the car into the gravel trap heading into the pit lane. And lastly, it's also the track in which Sebastian Vettel picked up his first race win for Red Bull Racing, and who can forget Vettel's smart move of making the double overtake heading into the pit lane in 2016. So yes, I'm super pumped about the weekend. It also poses a question of which direction teams and drivers want to take in terms of setup. As you know, the first and the final sector will gain you a heap load of time by running a low downforce setup, but the corners of the second half of first sector and the second sector will gain you a heap load of time by running a high downforce setup. So yes, that's another variable to look forward to. And it's also a track that really punishes the tires, just like Japan. So strategy could really come into play again here as well, which I hope really spices up the race. So yes, it's going to be a super exciting weekend to look forward to, and I'm buzzing about the return of Chinese Grand Prix. These uncertainties and variables could allow for a closer contention for pole position and race win for both the feature and the sprint race. So yes, let's wait and watch. With that being said, I would like to wrap up this video, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and let me know down in the comments on what are your thoughts on the return of the Chinese Grand Prix, and also let me know down in the comments on what is your favorite memory of the Chinese Grand Prix as well. I'm excited to know. With that being said, subscribe to the Renmaster channel if you haven't already, and also hit that bell icon while you're at it so you get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. And until next time, it's me Vinesh from Renmaster, and I'm out. Love you guys, stay safe, peace.